Hello, my beautiful Geminis. How are you today? This is Dawn from Dawn Williams Tarot. If you have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Gemini, this message may be for you. This message is good through current energies as of now through December the 16th. However, it truly is a timeless message, and there's always something within these messages that may be helpful to you. Okay. If you're new to my channel, thank you for finding your way here. I am trying to grow. I'm currently at 400 subscribers on YouTube and about 27 on BitChute. So I would really love it if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe. What else do I want to share with you? The way I'm going to be doing your reading today is I'm only pulling a single card for the oracle at the beginning. I'll be doing your reading. And then at the end, I'm going to be pulling 5 main themes. And those 5 main themes will either give us additional information or clarify some of the messages in the reading. So without further ado, I am going to pull your first card. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So it's card number 39. It's called Me Talks, Repairing the Body, Mind, and Spirit. But look at this little guy, he's in a bathtub. I have a feeling there's a message in here about self-care. So let's look really quickly in the book to see what it's talking about. I won't read the whole message. I'll just tell you what the main part of it is about. Eliminating toxic thinking, repairing the body, mind, spirit, and cleaning house. When the Me Talks card appears, it challenges you to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people who you feel wronged or offended you. Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. Only then can you cull from your life the toxic people who you have allowed into your inner circle. Me Talks appears as a warning that you can no longer postpone the self-care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that you will never quite recover from. Me Talks has come to caution you that it is not too late, but you are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive yourself of the health you deserve. Interestingly, I had just posted a post today about cleaning up your house. It's kind of following that principles of feng shui in that, cleaning up the clutter, cleaning out your drawers, dusting. The reason why it's important to dust your home, how to refreshen your home so that the energy flows properly, right? Okay, Gemini, so I have shuffled this deck a gazillion times. I'm just going to split the deck and I'm going to lay out your cards. So let's do that. The card at the bottom of the deck, which is kind of funny, is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is a card about resting and relaxing, realizing that you have really been burning the midnight oil and that you really need to take care of yourself. So this is a card of taking care of you, making sure that you get the rest and relaxation that you truly need. This is more on a soul level than on a physical body level, but it kind of crosses over, it kind of merges with all of those energies. Okay, so I'm going to keep that card there. I'm going to lay out your cards, tell you what we've got, and then we will see what happens from there. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards. Okay. Okay, so this first column is about your strengths coming up. And as I mentioned, this reading is good through December the 16th. However, I feel like it's a timeless message, so you will still benefit from the messages from this reading. Your first card is the Page of Coins. Now, the Page of Coins, pages all have to do with younger people. So it has to do with either somebody younger in your life that represents this energy. Coins have to do with people who are very grounded, very health conscious. It usually ties in with your career, it ties in with your possessions, those types of things. But you can see she's holding this little bunny here. She's really cute. I feel as though this page is talking about a possible new direction that you may be going, a new opportunity that's coming in for you to consider that has to do with money. So it's a new path. It could be an apprenticeship as well, that you may be taking somebody under your wing that is very much in this energy that you're going to be mentoring. So it could be represent a young person, or it could represent that some of you are going to be getting a new job or looking for a new opportunity to create new money. Okay, pages are also messengers. So it could very well be that you're looking for some kind of a monetary message that's coming in. Maybe you're waiting for a refund of some kind. Maybe you're already looking at your taxes, wondering, what your refund's going to be for this year. It could be those types of energies. Could be also that you're looking for someone to help you with your finances, in terms of maybe you want to extend your portfolio in some way or something like that. But this does represent a new direction, a new opportunity for you coming in, that is in regards to your finances and, your home. We have the Tower card here. The Tower card is a card of destruction and rebuild. Now, this is in your strength. So I feel as though this Tower card might have already happened to you, that you might have already experienced a loss of some kind, or a reshuffle, or a reallocation, or a new move, or something that came in. And sometimes it's not always obvious what that energy represents. If it's a new energy coming in, this is an opportunity, or this is your strength actually. So it could very well be that you have gone through this Tower moment. It has made you stronger. It's made you recognize that maybe you've had to do a redo of some kind. Like maybe you started a project and you recognize and realize that it wasn't going to be as prosperous, or you aren't able to complete it in the way that you had wanted to. So you decided to go back to the drawing board and relook and revisit whatever that was and create it anew, right? So it's kind of one of those things. It doesn't always have to represent a big, huge, booming, um, you know, Tower moment. It can be gentle as well. It's just a revisit as to, oh, I started this project and I just don't really like the way that it's turning out. It always reminded me of my grandma, when my grandma would crochet. And I would see her sometimes just pulling those, you know, all that yarn, all that work that she had just spent hours doing. I go, Grandma, what are you doing? And she says, I just don't like the way that this is coming out. So I'm just going to redo it, and I'm just going to reuse this yarn, right? Kind of that same type of a energy that I'm tapping into. I don't really feel it's very heavy. It could be heavy for some of you. It could very well be that you're feeling as though the stuff that's coming out collectively is pulling the rug underneath your feet, because there's a lot of information out there that is being recognized as that, some of it has been disinformation. Um, so it could feel that way for you. And if you feel that way, then just figure out a way to really ground yourself, be gentle with yourself as you're recognizing these differences in your belief systems, those types of things. And just recognize that, you're here for a reason. You are here on this planet at this time for a reason, and that spirit, the universe, has got your back. Your next card is the Justice card. The Justice card as a strength would be that you are looking for some type of a truth. You are looking for a truth either within yourself or a truth out, externally to yourself. It could be very well that this truth is what has caused this tower moment for you, is that something has come in, some type of level of information has come in for you that is requiring you to really go within and really look at this. Now, what's interesting is this Justice card has come up a couple of times in these readings. And what I keep feeling like Spirit is associating this with is that your truth is always within you. Any type of answers that you're looking for anything in life, you can definitely get the output from outside you. But in order for you to really know and to really understand, you really have to go within. You really have to know yourself very well. And if you're not willing to put in that work, then it's going to feel as though you are losing your grounding, you're losing your connection to the earth, and you're losing your footing, right? Is kind of that energy. Now, the thing about the Justice card is that the Justice card is about truth, and it's also a card saying that you are on the right path, regardless of this tower. This tower was coming in as it may have been a big disruptor for you. However, it is a gift from God, and you have to look at it from that perspective, because there are things that you are not recognizing or seeing right away. It's kind of like that hindsight, when we have that hindsight looking back going, oh, if I had known in the moment, this is the reason why this happened, then I would have made changes before, right? But it feels as though Spirit is trying to tell you that if you aren't moving in the direction that you're needed to move, that your soul wants you to go into, and you're just ignoring that, then the tower moments do come up. However, this is also confirming that you are on the right path, and that Spirit's got your back. Okay, your next column has to do with what's helping or hindering. And first of all, you've got the Queen of Swords. This is your energy here, Gemini. And look at this beautiful queen. Now, she is a badass queen. You do not want to mess with this queen. She is a mentally stable queen. She's very smart. She is a facts and figures kind of person. I kind of equate this to your energy, because she's definitely an air energy, because swords are air. She is a logical thinker. She expresses very well. She does not mince her words. You know exactly where you sit with this queen. Now, the thing about this queen is she can also be ruthless. So she does have that other side of her. So recognize that her energy is kind of this double-edged sword that is gleaming, right? That she's looking at. She does have. That's just really pretty. She's just a beautiful queen. I just love this card. Isn't it a beautiful card? Anyway, this queen is either somebody that you are becoming. Maybe this is your energy for this month, or maybe this is your energy constantly. This is you represented here. But the other thing is, if it isn't you, it could represent another person in your life that may be coming in that's helping you in some way. We are going to get into the holidays, so it could be a close friend, could be your neighbor, it could be anybody actually that fits the energies of what she represents here. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords. And if you look at this is not a surprising card to me. A lot of the readings that I've been doing, this type of energy is coming up, and this is the sleepless nights. There's a couple of things that could be causing that. I mean, we've been slammed with the solar flares, and that really does affect our body because we're energetic beings. We are electrical beings. And when those higher frequencies come in, it does disrupt our sleep, okay? But the other thing that this is also talking about is restless, sleepless nights. He's looking for some kind of comfort here. And he doesn't he look like he's scared? Like there's some fear in this. So fear could be associated with this card in some way. Um, but most of the time, what this card does represent, though, is changing our thinking, changing the way that we think, especially about the things that are coming at us. Are there things that we can control? Are the things that are keeping us awake things that we have, that really actually touch our lives in any big way? But the other thing is, if you are really worried about your future, if you're really worried, since this is in the very center of this reading, this does represent your energy, you are going to have to figure out a way to get yourself out of this. And one of the things that Spirit shares with me is before I go to sleep, if there are things that are just ticking around in my brain, write those things on a piece of paper, write them on a pad, put them right by your bed. Tell yourself, I've written all this stuff down. I will worry about this tomorrow. I need sleep, right? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Nines. Yes. So nines are about attainment. This is about progression. This is about advancement. This is coming to closure, right? The nines are close to the 10s are closures. So this is just saying that this too is going to pass, and that you are not alone. A lot of people are feeling these same types of energies here. And then we have the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins is a card of teamwork. So some of you might be working with teams. You could be at a job where you're working together on a project with other people, where there's going to be a lot of success and there's going to be recognition because of your contributions, those types of things. The thing about threes is about, for me, they're about creativity, adapting creativity, working, adapting with working with other people, right? Because you might have a way that you like to do things and they may have a way they like to do things. So it's kind of like this ability to be able to work hand in hand. And why this is important is because as we move through 2023 and into 2024, and as more and more information is coming through, and there's a breakdowns in different aspects of our community and on a collective level throughout the whole world, we are going to have to learn to work together. We can no longer allow division to keep us apart. We really do need to become united, and this is just a really good exercise and example of that energy. Okay, the next column has to do with opportunities. Obviously, there is a new opportunity that's going to come in. It could come in as a new idea. It could come in as a new direction, a new way of thinking, a new communication. Also be aware that Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th. So December 13th through January 1 is when it goes back direct. It could affect communication in a big way, okay? The Mercury retrograde does affect communication. It does affect travel. It affects electronics. So if you see breakdowns or slowdowns or any of those things during that time, it's because of the Mercury retrograde energy coming in. So just be sure to double check if you're doing any travel this holiday season. Double check all of your connections. Double check all of your plans, and just make sure that everything is solid. Okay, and also give yourself extra time, because there are things that come up because it affects so many different things, this Mercury retrograde. But in terms of this card, I actually really love this card. It's a very pretty card. It does represent Gemini energy, this swords. But this is a new opportunity. This is a new way of thinking. It's a new way of communicating. It is a gift. So once it comes in, you have to do something with it. But I think that it's going to really stimulate your mind and take you into a new direction. That new direction could be in any area of your life. So it could be a new job, new relationship, new way of thinking about things, new belief systems. It could be just a new direction that you're going. Maybe you decided that you want to move and you want to go live somewhere else, right? So it's anything that comes in that's going to be stimulating to your mind or help you with through communication style. Your next card is the Empress. Now, the Empress is a beautiful energy. She is Mother Earth. She is the divine feminine. She represents the divine feminine. You're very fertile at this time, so keep that in mind. This is your opportunity should you decide that you want to start your family or have another child. If you've already got children, be aware that this is here. This is a card of abundance. This is a card of really stepping into your feminine aspects of yourself. And if you're a male listening to this message, we all have masculine and feminine energies, and we do need to integrate both. So please don't look at this card and just, slough it aside, because it does represent the divine feminine. It does represent all the energies of the planet, Mother Nature, Gaia, the planet herself, as she's making her ascension process too. And this is just a beautiful energy. She's all about nurturing. She's all about growth. She's very creative, those types of energies. And as this is a major arcana, I feel that you'll be working with this energy for at least the next 6 months in your endeavors or in your creations, okay? The last card in this column is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebrations. It's a card of, for me, the Three of Cups is a card of celebrations. It's a card of coming together with your soul tribe, really. Celebrating with your people that are close to you, people that don't necessarily, are not your family, people that you love, people that you trust, those types of things. And it is this beautiful triad, this beautiful creative communication here. But the other thing is there's a lot of love expressed between these people. So it could be that you're getting together with friends and celebrating the holidays and celebrating your friendships, your love of one another, your companionship, that type of a thing. Okay, Gemini? Overall, this looks really good. I mean, I do see that you do have this tower moment that is in your strengths position. So it could very well be that it is a good thing that it comes in and breaks down whatever it is that it represents for you. The only card here that really is troubling is just that Nine of Swords, which is the sleepless nights energy. But everything else looks really, really positive. So now I'm going to pull your 5 main themes to conclude your reading. If you've gotten this far, please like and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you join us, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's such an easy thing to do, is just click those buttons for me. Okay, your first card is the 4-leaf clover. So you've got great good fortune coming in. Woo! I love that. Then we have the peacock. Beware of pride. That's good for anybody, right? Excuse me. We have a broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Just be aware that that might be an energy. I think that could also be part of that tower, right? That you had a problem that you were working on and you're having to, it has to break down in order for you to recreate or to go in a completely different direction, right? Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. That's a lovely card. Last card, fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Whenever I pull these cards, I always want to pull another one for them. You'll oh, okay. So this fair woman's going to bring you a gift. You will receive a gift from this fair woman. Okay, bring it on. Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I hope that there were nuggets in here that were helpful to you. I will be back with you soon. Until then, enjoy your week and take very good care of you. And don't forget to take care of you, right? Repairing the body, mind, and soul, whatever that means. Pamper session. Cheers.